Okay, since we're now able to go to the register view controller, we will now make some setups for our new view controller. First of all, we have here some icons which can be used and which we will be using in our register view controller scene. So select these three items which you have it. This will be a three image items which will be used for the button while you are selecting your gender while registration, female or male. So let me guide you through. So if we double click on the female icon and we go here to properties and we go to resize, we see that the width is 200. And then we go to female at 2x, which means the resolution is doubled for the retina display. We double click on it, properties, resize, so we see before this file it's 200 and that file is 400, which is the second one, so it means it got multiplied. And the same we have for 3x, which instead of 200 it's gonna be 600. Okay, what it actually does, so for example, when we copy all of these images into our project, so let's say after 2 years or 3 years will come Super Retina display with the extreme high resolution. So instead of using that one, it will be using that image which will be of higher resolution and with a better quality. So this is what does it mean. If you have noticed that before we were dragging our icons to the main project folder, but with these buttons we will play a little bit and we will move them to the assets folder. So what I'm doing, I will just take this female and I will drag it here, then female 2x I will drag here, female 3x I will drag here. So now, for example, we can delete these files, and if we show in Finder, here are our objects. Excellent. So what it does, so now we are dedicating for each resolution a dedicated icon which the device or iOS will be using. For high resolution, it will use 3x. We will do the same for the male gender. I'll just drag male to the assets folder and I will release it right over here. Then I'm gonna drag male 2x, then male 3x. So these files we can now delete it from our desktop because these files got automatically copied to our project folder. You can right click on it, show in Finder, so it is now in your main project folder in the assets folder. Okay, excellent. And another step of configuring our or preparing our view control scene will be to create a dedicated coding class for that scene. The same as we do have for the login scene, we have a login view controller.swift, which is this class is connected to this scene, and whatever we type here in login VC, it has an effect on the scene. Okay, so you can click on the Facebook or on your project folder, right click on this, we click a new file, Cocoa Touch class. Here we can write, let's say, register VC, register view controller. Very important, make sure the subclass must be of type UI view controller, language must be Swift. Okay, so we will click next and we will save our coding class inside of the main root project. So now we got created register view controller.swift. So immediately I will remove this part of code as we are not going to use them. View did load, definitely we would need that one. So this is just a pure virgin class. Okay. So once we have created this coding class, we need to assign it to our view controller scene. Click on the main.storyboard, select this view controller scene by clicking this yellow button, by clicking this yellow button. We go to the class inspector. Here we make a reference to our register vc.swift. So you can simply type R and E and it will give you auto prediction, and it will help you to fill the name. And once you click enter, when you click this button, it must take you to the coding class, which is register VC. That's the one. Okay, so we are now ready for going further with the configuration and programming of our register view controller page. Okay, then let's go ahead.